One of the most rewarding countries to travel around, Colombia is a natural draw for tourists to South America. From idyllic Caribbean isles and charming colonial towns to jungle-clad mountains, lush coffee plantations, and pulsating nightlife scenes, one could spend months exploring it all. The only nation on the continent to boast both a Caribbean and Pacific coastline, Colombia is one of just 17 megadiverse countries. In this video, we explore the best attractions and things to do in Colombia. We've collected a list of the top Colombia attractions, so make sure to include them in your list if you're a visitor. At first in the list, number 1, Monserrate. The Colombian city of Bogotá is a unique capital because of its high elevation, which becomes pronounced with a visit to Monserrate. At the top of the mountain of Monserrate, which overlooks the city, there is a 17th century church that serves as a Mecca for religious pilgrims. One of the best ways to experience Bogotá is by riding either the funicular train or the aerial tramway to the top of Monserrate. From there, viewing the sun setting over downtown Bogotá in a truly spectacular fashion is possible. Number 2, Tayrona National Park. It is often said to boast one of South America's loveliest stretches of coastline. Tayrona National Park's gorgeous reach can be found just half an hour's drive from Santa Marta. Like Colombia, it is incredibly biodiverse, with forest-clad mountain ranges overlooking its pristine beaches, lagoons, and coral reefs. Established in 1964, its secluded coves and palm tree-fringed sands are so picture-perfect they could easily feature on the cover of a travel magazine. Number 3, Santuario de las Lajas. Just north of the border with Ecuador is the Santuario de las Lajas, one of Colombia's fascinating religious structures. Built spectacularly on a bridge spanning the Guaitara River, the Santuario de las Lajas looks straight from a fairy tale. The Gothic-style cathedral was built in the early 20th century thanks to a financial donation from locals, and there is now a small museum within the building. Getting to the Santuario de las Lajas is easy from the nearby town of Ipiales, where travelers can join guided tours to the cathedral. Number 4, Cano Cristales. Whether it is known as Cano Cristales, the liquid rainbow, or the River of Five Colors, this is one natural landmark that should be on every traveler's itinerary. Unfortunately, Cano Cristales has been closed to tourism since 1989 due to FARC's presence in the surrounding areas. The river is located just outside of the small town of La Macarena in the national park known as Serranía de la Macarena. Plants, rocks, sand, and algae give color to the river, which can look like black, white, green, yellow, or bright red, depending on location. Number 5, Laguna de Guatavita. Head just a few hours drive northeast of Bogotá, and you'll come across the lovely Laguna de Guatavita, where the centuries-old legend of El Dorado first began. Hemmed in on all sides by verdant forests, the small, circular crater lake makes for some fantastic photos and viewing. with tours teaching you all about its unique history and nature. For years, Spanish colonizers and conquistadors had heard rumors about a sacred lake in the eastern ranges of the Andes and elaborate indigenous rituals involving gold. Number 6. Piedra del Penol. Boasting arguably one of the best views in all of Colombia is the phenomenal Piedra del Penol, just outside Guatavita in the Andes area of the country. Renowned for the steep, zigzag flight of stairs that make their way up one side, the gigantic granite rock is one of Colombia's most spectacular tourist attractions. At the top, you'll find spellbinding panoramas of the mountains, forests, and lakes around it. Formed many millennia ago, the Rock of Guatavita, as it is also known, rises dramatically above the astonishing scenery surrounding it. Number 7. Tatacoa Desert. Once a lush tropical forest, the Tatacoa Desert is home to remarkable red rock canyons and otherworldly-looking landscapes. Due to its pitch-black night skies and other ideal atmospheric conditions, it also hosts one of the most important observatories on the continent. Ominously called the Valley of Sorrows by conquistador Gonzalo Jiménez de Quesada, the desert's heavily eroded landforms are painted a magnificent mix of yellows, reds, oranges, and grays. Number 8. Valle de Cocora. Sure to delight nature lovers and outdoor enthusiasts alike, the vast Valle de Cocora is home to some of the country's most arresting scenery and views. Part of Los Nevados National Natural Park lies almost equidistant from Bogotá, Medellín, and Cali, just outside the popular eco-tourist town of Salento. Tucked away in the central cordillera of the Andes, the sweeping valley and its flanking foothills are famed for the lofty wax palms that stud their lush green slopes. Number 9. Johnny Cay. If after all the strenuous adventure activities and sightseeing, you are looking for some much-needed rest, then you can't beat the sun-kissed sands of Johnny Cay. Nestled just north of the neighboring San Andres, the small coral islet lies in the shimmering Caribbean Sea, more than 750 kilometers from the Colombian mainland. Also known as Cayo Sucre or Islote Sucre in Spanish, the idyllic isle and palm tree-lined beaches are only accessible from San Andres by boat. At last in the list, number 10, Providencia Island. Even further north of San Andres and Johnny Cay is the paradisiacal Providencia Island, which is much closer to Nicaragua than Colombia. The perfect spot to relax and unwind, it has superb sunbathing, swimming, and scuba diving, with relaxing little guest houses and local restaurants dotted here and there. Coated in vast swathes of tropical rainforest, the mountainous Caribbean island is lined by gorgeous beaches and colorful coral reefs. Now it's time to hear from you what's your favorite attractions and things to do in Colombia. Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.